I bought the least expensive Cartier bracelet, so you don't have to. But after watching this video, you might.
But I'll be on it always, always.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is That Girl and I love to talk all things luxury and designer fashion, especially jewelry. If that interests you, please don't forget to click the subscribe and like button, maybe even hype, so that I'll be motivated to continue making these videos for you guys. As I do really like to serve as a guide if you are pre-shopping and you want to know all the specs of the things that you have your eye on. Let's get the elephant out of the room. Yes, I dyed my hair. My jewelry taste may signify that I am high maintenance. However, I am pretty lazy when it comes to my hair. So the maintenance of the blonde was just a little too much. And now that I am the hair color that I think will last for the rest of my adult life, I'm wondering if I should get a color analysis. And I was even thinking about maybe AI giving me a color analysis before I actually go to a human. Video to come. But the reason why we are here is I bought the least expensive bracelet at Cartier. And as always, I'm just gonna get right into it so we can talk about it. Dun, 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 dun. I bought the mini model of the Cartier Damour bracelet in yellow gold. Now, of course, I'll give you mod shots in just a bit, but yes, this is the least expensive bracelet that Cartier has. I would say this is the least expensive item that they have, but they actually have one item that is a little bit less. So this one retails for $960 as of now. So I mean, one more price increase, and I'm wondering if this is going to be over $1,000. And the crazy thing is that you maybe had in your mind that I had bought the thread Trinity bracelet, because again, it's made out of thread, but that is not even the least expensive bracelet that they have. I'm not quite sure if that's due to the actual gold that's in the little Trinity piece or if it's just due to popularity. My guess would be popularity. Now, as I mentioned, this is not the least expensive item at Cartier overall. They actually have a little wedding band. The wedding band is there $18.95, I believe, a little thin band, and it's the 2.5 width because I think they have a thicker one that is more. But if you're looking for the cheapest option at Cartier, I would highly suggest that you spend that $20 more and you get this little baby because you get a diamond and not just a thin plain band. Now, this is actually my second item from this collection. My first is the Damour necklace that I have in rose gold with pink sapphire that I got for my birthday this year. So I was already familiar with the collection and obviously I loved it. I meant to unbox this with you like weeks ago, but I just got too busy with work. But the good thing for you is that I've had plenty of time to wear it and even more insight. So let's put it on and let's talk. First off, I find it very easy to put on by yourself. So what I normally do is I go ahead and I put the lever down and then wrap it around, and then I just find the little eyelet and lock it through. Perfect. Admittedly, that took longer with you watching me. So let me rewind. This is in yellow gold, as I said before. It is 18 karat gold. And then this little cute diamond here is 0.04 carats. She's tiny, but mighty. Now on the bracelet, you have two little eyelets or rings that you can clasp it on. So you can have two levels of tightness. Now with this bracelet, I actually really like to have it on the second eyelet and not the first, because I think that this little dangle with the Cartier logo just adds a little extra, like it seems like it should be in the design to have it this long. If you remember, I did unbox this Van Cleef & Arpels Sweet Alhambra white gold with pave diamonds, and I did get this one resized because I did not like the look of putting this on the second eyelet and having this dangle. But you'll notice that on Van Cleef there is no pretty little logo or design to go on the last eyelet. So when it came to buying the Cartier Damour bracelet, I figured that I would get it resized as well because I wanted it to match. I wanted them to be the same lengths, that way if I wore them on the same arm it would be cohesive. However, I recognize that I did want this to be part of the look, and so I kept it long. I'll try them both on the same arm in just a bit. So there's a couple of different options when you're buying the Cartier Damour collection. So this again is the mini model, but they also have a small model and a medium model. So what enlarges with those sizes, not only is it the diamond size, but also the chain, which is very important in making your decision, and that's what dictated mine. So on the mini, the chain is extremely delicate and just very feminine, very petite, very dainty. The logo is also the smallest size of the logo. It does upsize with every size, which to me, I want this to be small and dainty as well. I don't want it to be big and in the way. I want it to be more of an if you know, you know. And also with bracelet compatibility. So let's switch over my Van Cleef Sweet Alhambra bracelet over to the same arm. Okay, as you can see, these chains are very, very close to being the same size, even though they are two different jewelry houses. Now, I didn't take a video or a picture just out of respect for the jewelry house in my essay at the time, but I can assure you that if I had gotten the small, the chain is much bulkier and does not match the Sweet Alhambra. Not that that's an issue if that is your style choice, but just know, for me, I wanted them to be cohesive and as close to each other as possible, which was really what made my decision. I honestly loved the diamond size of the small, which really was a big difference in my opinion in look, but I wanted this chain. And I had even asked my essay, well, what is your preference between the small and mini on me? And she even said the mini as well because it was daintier, and she mentioned the chain size specifically. While we're talking about this, I'm going to take off my sapphire necklace and we will compare it side by side. Now, if I remember correctly, and I have it in the video where I unboxed this, I believe that the sapphire is kind of on its own sizing. I'll try and find the clip. That the sapphire collection is bigger than the small sizes in the diamond collection, but it is smaller than the large size. Yes, I definitely think that this is what I'm trying to show you with how much bigger the chain is. Now, again, I'm not quite sure that this is the same chain as either the small or medium. It might be on its own because I know that the pink sapphire collection is a little bit different. But this is a good depiction of how different it can look. Also, you can kind of see, like, maybe imagine what a pink gold or a yellow gold one would look like. Now, in talking about how this can fit in with your collection, these are just some of my ideas. I obviously think that they look really cute with the Sweet Alhambra bracelets. So since I got the yellow gold and then Cartier Damour, you know, I could even go towards that Van Cleef & Arpels yellow gold with mother of pearl Sweet Alhambra bracelet. I could even pair it with any of the other Damour bracelets. I could even pair it with the yellow gold, again, Damour bracelet, but in a bigger size. And then of course they have the matching necklaces and earrings as well. Other jewelry houses also have a lot of entry-level pieces that are the chain model before you elevate more to a bangle. So there's lots of possibilities. I have absolutely loved looking down at my hand and seeing it with my Justin Clou with pave diamonds, and it's just the right amount of sparkle. And one thing I forgot to say, which I really don't think it's gonna pick up on camera, but I was the most surprised and excited that in the light, this chain is just so dainty and shiny that it reflects lights of like green, blue, purple. It's just absolutely stunning. I have even worked out with this piece. Of course, it is gold and diamond, so you can shower with it. And since it's a chain, you really don't have to worry about it scratching. Overall, I think it is an absolute brilliant piece. I even think this piece would be good for kids or preteens if you wanted to gift it. Please let the community know in the comments below if you have any piece from this collection and what you think about it so that we can help each other with our buying decisions. That is all for today. Ta-ta for now.